Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video, and in this video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. Some AI Dungeon 2. I changed the formatting a little bit so that the text is larger and easier for you guys to read, and so that the screen is in light mode so that the screen can naturally light my face instead of me having additional lights to the side. So tell me what you guys think of the new format, but in this episode, I am going to try and save the planet from a galactic civil war in 30 minutes or less. So let's get things started. I'm going to start up the timer. I'm going to double check to make sure that I have successfully started recording. I have. I'm going to start up the game, and I'm going to turn down the volume on my computer. The hero of your city died fighting a Werewizard. You are an inventor who decided to create a power armor suit to use as the new hero of the city. You defeated the Werewizard using your power armor, but you were bitten in the process. You are now uncontrollably being transformed into a wizard, which is attracting killer demons to your city. To make matters worse, the planet is currently in the middle of a galactic civil war. Your goal is to save the planet from the galactic civil war. Then the AI said, "You are a young adult with black hair and brown eyes. You are an inventor, but your city is in need of a hero. The previous one died fighting a werewizard, so you created a power armor suit to become the new hero of the city." Okay, that's kind of redundant, but I'm glad that the AI at least gets what I'm going for. So I guess the first thing that I'm going to do is, um, I guess I'm going to try to create a space version of my power armor. Yeah, so if I create like a version of it that can fly through space, then that could allow me to fly into space and maybe talk to some of these alien diplomats to try and stop the Galactic Civil War. You work hard on your space power armor, but you overdo it by adding too many additional features. Okay, so I'm going to streamline my power armor to only have the essentials. Well, I guess to only increase my strength, allow me to fly, increase my durability, and allow me to survive in outer space. Because that's kind of all I would need it to do. I don't really need my power armor to be too fancy. Being a flying brick in outer space is like good enough for me. After a few adjustments, you are satisfied with your new suit. You call it the Space Paladin armor. Like your other one, it is red and black, but instead of spikes on the shoulders, it has wings. That actually is really cool. Like, I really like how it described what the other armor looked like and how this new armor looks. And the name's pretty dope, too. Okay, I'm going to fly into space and look for... I guess and look for the King of the Galaxy. Or maybe the Kings of the Galaxy? Because I imagine there are probably like multiple galactic kings, and maybe they're bickering about something. And if I can get them to stop their bickering and stop the galactic civil war, I could save the planet in the process. You fly for hours, but you see no sign of the king. You land on a nearby planet to get supplies and rest. After you have rested, you decide to continue your search. You search for days, weeks, months, years, but still no sign of the king. If I can't find a king of the galaxy, could I just become the king of the galaxy? I'm going to attempt to become the king of the galaxy in order to stop the galactic civil war. Yeah, like if I'm the galactic king, then I'll be able to just say like, hey, we're just not going to do this anymore, right? And then there just wouldn't be a war. And if there is no existing galactic king, then I should be able to take that on. After traveling for years, you see a large royal cruiser. When you land, you are surrounded by guards who look unhappy. You attempt to show them that you come in peace, but they attack. The king of the galaxy is protected by an army of elite guards. Oh, great, so there actually is a galactic king and I'm immediately seen as an enemy. Okay? I'm going to say, I'm not here to fight. I want the Galactic Civil War to end. I come in peace. So this is actually like a interesting situation to be in. I wonder if I can resolve the conflict or not. The King of the Galaxy says, I'm sorry, but you come from a planet that is currently at war with mine. Your intentions cannot be trusted. The King of the Galaxy refuses to stop the war. I'm going to say, I challenge you to trial by combat. If I win, I become the new Galactic King. If you win, then I will become your loyal servant. Do we have a deal? Okay. So here we go. Maybe this is what I need. You try to negotiate, but the King of the Galaxy refuses. You attempt to fight the guards, but there are too many. You are overwhelmed and killed. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so I died pretty quickly. And after searching for years just to die out like that, there's got to be a better way. Okay. You attempt to, become a ghost. Now that you're dead. Becoming a ghost is a good way to like continue an adventure when you die without like undoing your death. Unfortunately, you were never alive to begin with. You cannot become a ghost. What? What? Then how did I... Was I always dead? You realize that you were always dead, implying that you are an undead creature. Since you're undead, it doesn't matter that the guards killed you, because death means nothing to you. You stand up and give the Galactic King an intimidating stare. Okay, yeah, like if the game's gonna say I was never alive to begin with, I'm gonna be like, bet, okay then. And I'm not dead now. What? How do you kill someone that never was alive? The Galactic King stands up and after his guards back away, approaches you. I apologize for my guards, they are a little overprotective, the Galactic King says. You begin to realize the Galactic King is actually a lot like you. Okay. So now that you realize that I'm undead, you know that I mean business. Do you agree to the terms of my challenge by combat? Well, sorry, to my trial by combat? Okay. Oh, I forgot to put on the little like summary thing or whatever. I should probably turn on the auto summary. The Galactic King says, I accept your terms. May the best man win. A guard brings you both to an arena. You and the Galactic King are standing on opposite sides of the battle arena. It's time to fight to determine the fate of the galaxy. Okay, that's ballin'. I actually really like where this is going. So let's set it to automatic story summarization. Let's click back. Okay. So I'm going to say, what powers do you possess? because I actually don't know what the Galactic King's powers are. Also, if we're fighting to the death and I can't die, and he also can't die, are we locked in an eternal struggle where neither of us will die? The Galactic King says, I'm not sure. I have never been in a battle before. I'm not sure what to do. You tell the Galactic King that you will help him if he helps you. The two of you make a temporary alliance as you suggest strategies for him to use. No, I would not say that. My boy straight up just said he's never been in a fight before. I don't know what to do. So I am going to fly towards the Galactic King and attempt to pummel him into submission using my enhanced strength. Yeah, like, if he doesn't know how to fight and he's always just had guards fight for him, then I'm just gonna beat him up until he gives up, because he's not gonna die. So yeah, like, just beat his ass. You pummel the Galactic King in the chest, sending him to the ground. He quickly regains his footing, but you know that you have the advantage now. The Galactic King attempts to punch you, but you dodge out of the way and smash him in the face with your boot. I'm going to say, give up your throne. You can't win against me. Okay. I think I'm gonna win. Like, I think I'm going to succeed at saving the galaxy from the Galactic Civil War. I don't really know what he could do to stop me. The Galactic King says, never! I will rule the galaxy. The Galactic King lunges at you and manages to stab you with a sword that he pulled out of nowhere. You are heavily wounded at the King's mercy. He could kill you, or he could let you live. I'm going to say, you may have stabbed me, but I am undead. I won't die, and I won't submit. Where did you get that sword? Did you summon it? Okay, so let's figure out what the Galactic King's powers truly are. Because it seemed like he was able to summon a weapon suddenly. The Galactic King says, you're a clever one, aren't you? Yes, that sword appeared in my hand when I became the Galactic King. I don't know how it works, but it's powerful, and I'm not giving up. Okay, I'm going to attempt to disarm the king and take his sword as my own. So he said that he got the sword when he became the Galactic King, which makes me think that this is a sword that is, like, specifically supposed to be used by the Galactic King. You try to disarm the Galactic King, but he blocks your attack and kicks you in the stomach. Is that the best you can do? The king says. He picks you up and slams your head into the ground. Your head starts bleeding profusely, and you feel dizzy. Okay. Now that he has the king's sword, he seems to be more powerful than he was before. I'm going to attempt to use my increased strength to snap my fingers to release a powerful shockwave to stun and knock back the Galactic King. Okay. Hopefully this works. Because I need him to get off me. As soon as someone starts grabbing your head and slamming it into the ground, it's a big mess. You release a shockwave, but it brings the king closer to you. What? I snap my fingers, and instead of a shockwave going outwards, I pulled him in like a vacuum shockwave. You release a shockwave, but it brings the king closer to you, and he kicks you several meters away from him. Meters? What the fuck? How strong is the king? He stands over you and prepares to strike you down. You are dead right now. I'm always dead. It doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to realize that I can create vacuums by snapping my fingers, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to attempt to snap my fingers to create a black hole to trap the Galactic King inside of. Yeah. I feel like that would be almost impossible. You try to snap your fingers, but as you do, the king kicks you in the stomach and breaks several of your ribs. You lie on the ground, unable to defend yourself. As he raises his foot to bring it down on your head and crush your skull, time stops. What? You look around to try and figure out what caused time to stop. Maybe it's my wizard powers kicking in, because I am uncontrollably transforming into a wizard. You are in a space that is completely white. You stand up and look around. You see the Galactic King lying on the ground not too far from you. He stands up and looks around bewildered. I wonder if my wizard abilities are kicking in order to defend me from the Galactic King's onslaught. Yeah, because that actually is like a interesting idea. You know, like I've been uncontrollably transforming into a wizard, but I haven't been trying to cast like magic spells or anything. This seems unlikely. Okay, so the game's just like, nah. The Galactic King was about to kill you before you found yourself here. You think you're really smart, don't you? Well, there's more of us than there is of you, you hear a voice say. I'm going to say, this is a one-on-one fight. This is just between the Galactic King and I. I'm not trying to, like, fight a whole bunch of people. I have no idea how I got into this, like, time stop world. But hey, maybe this will be what I need. Yeah, and we're helping him, another voice says. Be quiet. I need to concentrate, you say. Why? It's not like you can do anything now. The voices laugh. Okay, so that's interesting. Should I try and cast a magic spell? I should attempt to cast a healing spell to recover from my injuries. Yeah, if time stopped, except for the Galactic King and I, then maybe this can help me like go hard. You feel your power flow into your body. You feel the pain from your injuries. There's no time here, but you still feel like you've been battered about the face and chest for quite some time. Oh, did we do that? My apologies. Let's see. I can't tell if I actually like healed myself or not. Like I tried and it said I felt the power flow through my body. I'm going to say, if you're going to use magic, then so am I. And let's just see what happens. Maybe the AI is going to like have me cast some cool like magic spell. Go right ahead. It won't help you. Show yourself, you demand. You have absolutely no authority to make demands here, the voices say. I will be able to see you when I return to my own reality, won't I? You ask. Okay, interesting. I don't really care about returning to my own reality right now. I'm gonna say, I could care less about you voices. What matters now is that I win this fight. And then I'm going to attempt to summon a magic shield. Maybe the magic shield could help me face off against the king with his magic sword. You feel your body tingle as a magical shield appears in front of you. Well done, the voices say. I'm surprised you didn't make the spell harder. I bet most people would have, you hear a different voice say. I'm surprised you didn't make the spell harder. I bet most people would have. I'm going to say, I was bitten by a werewizard, so magic comes easy to me. Or I guess, so magic is easy to me? That would be one way to say it. I'm going to attempt to bash the Galactic King with my shield and take the Galactic King's sword. I feel like that sword's the key. It's almost like Excalibur. Like if I get that sword, I think I might as well just be the Galactic King at that point. Your shield slams into the Galactic King, smashing him across the face with it. He falls to the ground. He drops his sword as he's knocked unconscious by your attack. Yes, the voices say. You grab the Galactic King's sword and attempt to look at it. Okay. I'm going to say, I have defeated the Galactic King and taken his sword. Now I am the Galactic King. And I declare the Galactic Civil War to finally be over. Okay. Did we do it? Is this gonna be the thing? Like, did we succeed? With my cool ass power armor on? The lights fade away, and you find yourself laying on the ground in your underwear with cuts and bruises all over your body. You remember that you are still on Earth, and your friend is taking a photo of you. Excuse me? Can I have my clothes back? What? What? What's happening? I'm going to say, what just happened? I just ended the Galactic Civil War, and now I'm suddenly back on Earth in my underwear. You know, like, what's going on? Yes, you did, and you did, a familiar voice says. You turn your head and see the man who helped you with the batteries for your lights. He's holding a bag and a tape recorder. What? The fuck? I'm going to say, so I did stop the Galactic Civil War. But that doesn't explain why I'm naked. Why am I naked? Well, I guess in my underwear. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I become the Galactic King and then get robbed? I would have thought that was obvious. You have been in your underwear this whole time, the man says. I'm from the future, and I'm here to help you complete your quest to save the world. I'm going to say, I wasn't naked when I was fighting the Galactic King. I was wearing a suit of power armor I made. Now I'm the Galactic King. I don't have my armor or my weapons. I suppose I'll have to make new ones. Well, I guess I'll have to make new armor and weapons. Which, that's fine. I mean, I'm an inventor. Oh, sorry. It didn't like that I said naked. I wasn't in my underwear. What? Hold on. Change that. Because it started changing all my references. I wasn't in my underwear when I... Oh, it got rid of my quote. I know why it was trying to fix everything. When I was fighting the Galactic King. I was wearing a suit of power armor I made. Now I'm the Galactic King. But I don't have my... Yeah, it sucks when you have to, like, fix all this. My armor or my weapons. I suppose I'll have to make new armor and weapons. There we go. The man laughs. You can't be serious. What, you say? I came back in time to help you before, and you didn't listen to me then either. And then it railroaded me to say something. I'm going to say, I don't know who you are. If you want to help me, then you should give me my armor and weapons if you happen to know where they are. I'm you from the future, duh, he says sarcastically. Give me some credit, Dad. I know more about what's going on than you think. I know your armor and weapons are in a safe place where no one else can use them. I'm you from the future, duh. Give me some credit, Dad. I'm going to say, so you're my son from the future. Is that what he's saying? Because he's not me. Grandson, actually. I don't think you got to meet your daughter. I have a daughter, you say in surprise? That's great news. I guess, but considering the fact that she is your daughter, it makes this whole situation a lot more awkward. I'm going to say, I don't see how, but okay. Look, I just need to work on some new armor. Could you help me make my armor, capable of time travel? Yeah, if you're like a time traveler, I'm an inventor, you know. Maybe your skills and my skills put together, we can make some time travel and power armor. I think that'd be cool. That's exactly what I'm here for. I have a gift for you. It's an item that will help you in no small way. With this, you will achieve your goals. The man reaches into the bag and starts looking through it. Okay. I wonder if he's gonna hand me like an hourglass that I can like put into like the core of my power armor. That'll let me like travel through time or something cool like that. Hmm. I thought I had a. Ah, here it is. As he pulls his hand out of the bag, he reveals a small mechanical bird. It appears to have complex machinery inside of it. This little guy is a perfect replica of the one that belonged to Alan Turing. Okay, I'm curious to see where that was gonna go. But yeah, it seems like we accomplished our goal, but there are some unanswered questions. I would say the main unanswered question is what happened between defeating the Galactic King and waking up half naked back home, talking to my grandson from the future. But yeah, that was like an interesting time gap, I guess. I'm also curious what that like bird was going to do. Was that mechanical bird going to somehow allow me to travel through time? Or was I about to go on like a crazy time travel adventure with my grandson? I guess we just may never know. Let me know if you guys would like to know at some point in the future, like if you guys want to see me do like a part two or something. And thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever I do these videos. The show is your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one only, logging out. And stay tuned because I do AI Dungeon 2 videos every day. Peace, guys. Chicken bow.